Often when I present collaborative conversations, there's an immediate pushback from people. They say, we don't have time. We are under pressure. We're overworked. We're working 60 hours a week. I got no time to sit down and have these long drawn out conversations about what's important and who's doing what. I got to make stuff happen. And I remember back in the 80s, I used to have this book on my bookshelf that said something like, why is there never enough time to do it right, but there's always time to do it over? And I asked them, how often do you end up having to redo critical elements of the project? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is fairly often. So what I explain to people is that it does require you slowing down at the beginning. You've got to take the time to have those first 2 conversations of understanding and exploring possibility and then choosing the right possibility. If you do that, when you get to the 3rd conversation about how will we work together, how will we make this happen, what will we coordinate for action, you can fly. You will save all the time that you spent doing that preliminary work will be more than made up because there'll be far fewer problems. There'll be way fewer breakdowns. You will have anticipated a number of things that could go wrong. You'll have plan Bs in place for them. Still, things will always pop up. You know, life is emergent. We never know what's going to happen. So, but if you've gone through these stages, when those do happen, it's much easier to respond creatively with innovation. So yes, I often get this pushback we don't have time. And in every single case, when I've worked with an organization or a team, when they've gone through this and practiced it a little bit, they always come around and say, it is totally worth investing the time up front because it saves us the time on the back end and we have fewer mistakes and much less need to do things over.